The first charcoal conference was held on the 18th of July this year, and soon after that, the Acholi Technical Working Committee on Charcoal was created. It has 13 members comprising representatives from elected leaders as well as from the line departments responsible for this. We have a production, a district commercial officer on the committee. We have a forestry officer, an environment officer, a senior land management officer. We have a CSO representative, a private sector representative. We have a representative for cultural leaders. We have a representative for higher institutions of learning. A representative from Gulu University is on board. We also have representatives for the cultural leadership, as I said, and we have a representative. We are waiting for a nomination of a representative from the environmental police. So this technical working committee on charcoal is going to begin moving around the 8 districts of Acholi region, organizing stakeholders conferences. The stakeholders conferences are supposed to help flesh out the outline of the policy, the outline of parts and sections of the policy that we think are the ideas that should be incorporated in this policy. They will be seeking views and opinions from different stakeholders to incorporate into this policy. We envisage that they should finish the round of the 8 districts, at least by holding one charcoal conference in each district by April or May next year, so that the draft policy can then be handed to lawyers to produce, to give it the legal drafting language and turn it into a draft bill, which the leaders of government business in the 8 districts can then table before their councils for debate. And once these have been debated, we think that by October, November 2019, this should be the case, so that by December 2019, a copy of the draft bill should be sent to the Attorney General to see that it is suitable to become an ordinance to be implemented in the Acholi region.
That is Martin Alike again explaining what they are working on. As the policy drafting process progresses, leaders and residents are already excited about the innovation.
My name is Awuma Linda Agnes. I'm the RDC of Amoro District. For the people who want to cut down trees in Amoro, they should plant more trees and maintain that tree until it can stabilize, not to be destroyed. And the people, anyone that we have got burning charcoal, all that is not yet effective right now because it's not yet a policy for the district. And I know my chairman is working day and night to push that before the council. The DEC member, the district executive committee, have already put it in place. We're waiting it to be forwarded to the council for approval. The moment it's done, we are going to start embarking on that efficiently.
So we need to look at alternative energy sources. So that includes pushing the national government to put enough resources, but also pushing the national government to create an environment that promotes those energy, alternative energy sources. I don't see any pressure being mounted on our government in ensuring that government introduces alternative energy sources. For example, the taxes on gas is still high. Actually, I'm told in Rwanda, you can spend a lot more money to buy charcoal than accessing gas. That is what their government has done. So that if you want to use charcoal, you spend a lot more money than taking the decision to go and get access to gas. So how can our government reduce the taxes on gas, but also invest heavily in making sure that we have available sources that can make people say, well, if I go for this, I spend this much instead of going for this, so that people find something that is soft for them. But right now, people are running for charcoal because it's the cheapest. It is the cheapest and the easiest to get.
Uganda is undertaking robust capacity development in the search for renewable sources of energy technologies, such as geothermal, solar, and nuclear for peaceful purposes. According to the 2018 draft National Energy Policy, Ugandans should brace themselves for universal access to energy by the year 2040, 10 years shy of the timeline that National Forestry Authority estimates the total forest loss to occur. It is now a matter of time to see whether this latest charcoal innovation will save the country's disappearing forests. Reporting for Radio Rupin, I am Peter Labeja.